Virginia. I don't know what this event is called, but it's a buy, sell, trade event. And I haven't done this in like a long time. And I'm amazed at how many people are actually coming out. There's a lot of vendors. If you see, this is my table. Sort of a couple of things here, and if you look over there, there's like a bunch of other vendors setting up all over the parking lot. This is incredible. I mean, I didn't think people actually do that again, but I'm actually so blown right now by what I see and what I witnessed. And the event doesn't start till like 12 o'clock, but there's like a gang of people already out here trying to get some steals. There's a lot of resellers buying up stuff. If you see there's some resellers there setting up. See on my left side, there's some resellers setting up. And now somebody just pulled up with a van with a bunch of shoes in their car. And on my right side, there's a lot more cars. And the event is not supposed to start till like 12, but it's like a bunch of people. So that shows you the power of this sneaker thingy. If you look, there's somebody just pulled up with a bunch of ones. So we'll see how it goes out. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. I'm just recording a little bit. Yeah, what's the name of your business again?
BIM Days.
BIM Days, all right. All right. And how long y'all been doing this?
About a year and a half.
Year and a half, all right. You got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's all our used inventory and all our news in the back. We're gonna start putting the news in the back.
I'll come and record them all. I'll put it on an article on my website.
Hell yeah, bro. I'm happy you came out here, bro.
Oh yeah. So this is your son's inventory?
He and I do it together.
Oh, you business together?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
What's the name of the business?
It's called Heat on Your Feet.
Heat on Your Feet.
H-E-E-T.
And how long have you been in business?
3 years.
3 years? Okay.
Yeah, we got lots of fun inventory.
And you're located in Virginia?
Ashburn, Virginia.
Ashburn, Virginia.
Yeah,
okay.
That's my son there.
All right, Heat on Your Feet.
Yeah.
All right, nice to meet you.
Notice we're wearing the same shoes.
Oh, I see that.
Just black and white.
Off-white, eh?
He's got white, I got black.
Laced Up DMV, that's the name?
Laced Up DMV.
What's your name?
My name's Anibo.
How long have you been doing this, man?
For like almost 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
Okay. First time here?
No, we come to every event that's here.
All right.
Yes? What you guys asking on them?
What's the name of your business?
I don't have one.
You don't have one, just, all right, man. All right.
Probably started when
She good on the parking lot. Got shoes sitting on the floor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Incredible. The only thing is they're not wearing any masks. Some of them aren't. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Good.
Good. What's the name of your business?
On IG Seha Souls.
All right.
What size of those orange pearls?
These?
Yeah.
Nice setting.
The low right now. Retail 220. I mean, that's what looking at right now.
Uh-oh, I didn't get it. Say it again. What's the name again? Passamelo Stellis?
Passamelo Stellis.
And you say you've been doing this for 2 years?
Nah, I've been doing this in December.
December, okay. All right.
Problem.
So what's the name?
Let me get you a business card.
Sure, I appreciate that.
You can follow us.
Okay. So how long you been doing this?
For a couple years
Couple
now.
years.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so the name is Hype VA.
Yes.
All right.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram.
I will do that.
For sure.
What about What's the name of your business?
Hype Busters.
Hype Busters?
Yes, on IG.
Are you in VA or Maryland?
DMV area, anywhere.
DMV area?
Yeah, most likely PG County, but I mean, we'll go anywhere.
So how long you been doing this, man?
Shit, I mean, I've been doing this since high school, man.
All right. So you've been doing it for a long time.
2010.
Okay.
Yeah, back in the day, it wasn't like this. But you gotta learn to modify, you know, to the environment nowadays.
I hear you, man.
It was better back in the day, you know.
Oh, hey,
a lot
things change.
easier. Not so much StockX pricing. You know, it was all like local market.
Local market.
But you know, you gotta
adapt
how
to
the
it,
game,
right? That's right. Well, good talking to you, man.
Yes, sir. Take it.
They stole his cocaine.
You guys have a business?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the name of it?
DMV Kicks.
Is that in VA or Maryland?
Maryland.
Maryland. All right. DB Kicks.
Yeah.
All right. How long you been doing this, man?
Probably like only 6 months.
6 months? Okay. So I came home. I left at like 1:30. It was a good event, man. The turnout was incredible. Cars were like, there was no space in the parking lot, you know, which surprised me because I'm thinking this is COVID, so people are not going to want to show up. But that place was packed to the teeth, to the point where there was no parking lot. So when I was leaving, people were still coming in. But I decided to leave a bit early just because I had a headache and I felt like, okay, it's Sunday. I'm usually not out, so I wanted to go home. But what is the takeaway? Things have changed, man. Like, going out there today made me feel old because, you know, all the kids that were talking, they were like 17, 18. And a lot of them, when you saw me, when I was asking them questions, I asked them, how long have you been doing this? They say 6 months, some a year. And all these kids, their table is filled with just the hype sneakers, like retros, all the latest ones, and a few Yeezys, but mostly Jordans. And even people that went there, if you looked at their feet, all they had on was either Jordan 1s or some Yeezy, but mostly Jordan 1s. And then there was no variety of kicks when I was going through from table to table. No table really had like any New Balances. No other shoes, no Asics, no Reebok, nothing. All is just Jordan retros and a few Yeezys, which shows you this is just dominated by Nike. Stores are not going to do good if they don't have Nike sneakers. Now, the second thing that I also want to say is the fact that with StockX and GOAT and marketplaces like that, like, you don't have to be knowledgeable about sneakers to sell shoes, in the sense that these kids, like the guys that came to my table, it was funny. They asked me how much you want for a shoe. I'll give them my price. And instead of talking to me, they went straight to their phone, and I know what they were doing. And I told them, I know what you're checking. You're checking to see how much the shoe's going on StockX. Back in our days, which, again, I'm not saying that we were better, we didn't have to like do all that. I didn't have to check my phone. I didn't have to go on eBay. I kind of knew how much my shoe was worth. You know, these kids now, they don't have to do all that because StockX is a good convenience. Like, they just know, listen, I'm just going to go on StockX, and if the shoe's on StockX for $220, I'm going to give this guy $200. So that's the way they're operating. And so these kids, they don't have to learn the game. They don't have to know about shoes. All they have to do is look at the shoe, get the style number, check it, and then tell you, this is how much I'm going to pay you for it. And a lot of them have the money. Like, these kids were like 17. A kid there had like a stack of money, stack as a mountain. I mean, it was incredible for me to see that. And then basically you heard what one of the guys said, if you don't adapt, you're going to die out. So, and a lot of them, when I was asking them a question, do you have a business? None of them have a website. Every single one of them told me the same thing. Yes, my IG is this. So their business is pretty much based on Instagram and not even Facebook. So it's basically just Instagram, and Instagram. So the game has changed. And I'm not going to be one of those guys that complains about how they ruined it. They didn't ruin nothing. It's just how it is now. Okay, you either get on with it or you get off the boat. That's just how it is. So what I saw today was the fact that if you go to an event like that, don't bring any New Balances, Asics, or Reeboks or stuff like that. They're not going to sell. People are not even going to look at it. Like, all the guys that came to my table, all they wanted to see was the Topaz 4, the Jordan 1s, and the DMP 6, and a couple of the Jordans 12. They're not looking at any Nike basketball sneakers. They're not looking at no Iverson shoes. They're not looking at no foam posit. They're not even looking at the up tempos. All they want is the Jordan 1. I mean, it's just crazy. So you either get with it or get off the boat. That's just how it is, man. So that's my observation for today. It's gonna continue to change, and I kind of feel like that's just how it is now. The kids are taking over, and they are smarter. They have the money. I don't know if who's getting them the money because this kid came in, and the kid that bought the shoes from me, he had a U-Haul truck full of shoes that he was driving back to California. I mean, this is how much money these kids have. So they all have stores, and they all have like these avenues where they know they're gonna have a buyer for it. So hey, that's how it is now. So that's all I wanted to say. But again, I'm glad I went there because I was able to document some of the stuff. But as far as reselling is concerned, I mean, it's hard not to sell sneakers because the kids are so hip to the game. They have the StockX app, they have the GOAT app, so it's hard to really merchandise your items if it's not hyped. If you don't have any hype shoes, don't go to these events because they're not going to know what you have in your hand. I had the Ginger 16. Nobody looked at the Ginger 16. This is like unheard of because if I went with a Ginger 16 to the old shows that I used to, people gravitate towards it. They didn't even know what a Ginger 16 were. Nobody looked at it. Not one person picked up the Ginger 16 to look at it because they don't know. That's just the new school. And I can't hit them. That's just how it is. All right? That's all I wanted to say. Again, thanks for watching. This is Ty from Master Kicks, and stay tuned for more stuff.